To delete your ex or not to delete your ex? That is the question. In this video, I'm going to talk about a dilemma that many people are faced with after a breakup, and that's whether or not to delete or unfriend your ex from your Facebook, Twitter, and other social media accounts. My name is Brad Browning, by the way. I'm a relationship coach and breakup expert from Vancouver, Canada. You may have heard about my best-selling X Factor program, which is specifically designed to help folks like you deal with the breakup and get your ex back. So now that you know who I am, let's dive straight into it. Should you delete your ex from your social media? Well, the short answer is no, and that's because if there's even a slightest possibility that you want your ex to be part of your life again someday, you should not delete or unfollow them. Maybe you've heard about the no contact strategy that I advocate in my X Factor Guide program. For those of you who haven't, the no contact phase is basically just a period of time after a breakup where you have no communication with your ex whatsoever. That means no calls, texts, late night visits, liking their Facebook posts, or showing up at their door. Definitely don't do that. The general idea behind the no contact phase is to give your ex a taste of life without you. If he or she is like most people, then they'll quickly start to miss you, and the negative memories that caused your ex to break up with you in the first place, they'll begin to fade away and they'll be replaced by nostalgia and memories of more positive aspects of your relationship. And of course, once those feelings have peaked, your ex is going to be a lot more likely to respond to your attempts to rebuild a new relationship together. So how are you supposed to comply with the no contact rule and still have your ex on your Facebook and Twitter accounts? Well, it's not that easy, but it's definitely possible. You need to understand that if you are actively practicing the no contact period as a way to get your ex back, then Facebook stalking them just isn't acceptable in the first place. I know that might sound a little bit harsh, but really it's for your own good. Do you really want to be checking in on who your ex is hanging out with or trying to read between the lines of all their status updates? For example, let's say that they post about how happy they're feeling today. It's likely that you're going to question why they're happy and you're going to create scenarios in your own mind of what's going on. Maybe they met someone new, or maybe they're thinking about me. Either way, whatever the reality is, it's just not healthy to do this type of overanalyzing. Let's say that you want to keep an eye on what they're doing and who they're talking to. And this may seem reasonable at first, but the truth is that in the long run, this is only going to hurt you in your progress with resetting yourself, and it could also easily become draining and obsessive even. So forget what your ex is doing and just focus on your own actions, because in reality, that's what's going to actually help you win them back. So instead of deleting your ex from your social media accounts completely and altogether, simply go to the account settings in your Facebook or your Twitter account and choose not to include your ex's updates in your newsfeed. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, if you don't trust yourself to stay away from their profile and you decide that deleting them would be easier than avoiding them, then you need to consider how awkward it's going to be when you're working towards getting them back together and you need to send them a new friend request. Do you really want to put yourself through that? Especially if your ex has been avoiding your profile and didn't even realize that you deleted them in the first place. It's just going to cause unnecessary drama. And there's also another reason not to unfriend or delete your ex from social media, and that's because it can actually be a very effective tool to win them back. By using a sneaky tactic that I call covert jealousy, you can leverage social media to help change the way your ex feels about you and the possibility of getting back together. Unfortunately, I can't explain this tactic in depth here in this video, but you can learn more about using social media and covert jealousy in the full free-length video on my website, breakupbrad.com. Just head over to breakupbrad.com after this and you can watch that free full video to learn more. And of course, on the flip side of things, if your ex unfriends you, don't panic. It's almost always because they don't want to be continually reminded of you every time they log into their Facebook or Twitter accounts. So don't sweat it. It's inconvenient, but it's not a big deal if your ex unfriends you or deletes you from their social media accounts. And it certainly doesn't mean that they hate you or that all hope is lost. Keep your head up and remember that every day you push through the no contact phase brings you closer to recovery and hopefully brings you closer to rekindling your relationship with your ex. Well, I hope this video helps you figure out whether or not you should delete or unfriend your ex on your social media accounts. But if you do have any questions still buzzing around in your head about this topic, please feel free to share them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them personally. That's all for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.